Most people take creatine for one reason: bigger muscles. 5 grams a day, scoop, shake, done. But what if I told you that 5 grams might only give you half of what creatine can actually do for you? What if the real power of creatine has almost nothing to do with the gym and everything to do with your brain, your ability to handle stress, your recovery, your resilience? As a former emergency medicine doc, I have lived through 20 years of sleep deprivation, high-stakes decisions, and back-to-back nights in the emergency department. Today, I work with high-performing men who want more energy, more focus, more strength, and more freedom. And what I am seeing in the research right now is simple. 5 grams is no longer enough for what most of us actually want. Here is why. The original 5-gram recommendation came from early studies done on young athletic men focused primarily on skeletal muscle. That was the entire target. Build phosphocreatine stores in muscle, improve sprint power, improve strength, but now researchers are looking far beyond the gym. They are studying creatine through a much bigger lens: cognition, memory, mood, stress, bone health, and performance when the mind is under pressure. Here's where it gets interesting. The brain burns through creatine faster than muscle. It is constantly firing, processing, sorting, and stabilizing your internal world. In high-stress situations and during sleep deprivation, the brain may require far more creatine to stay efficient. One study tested doses close to 20 grams a day in sleep-deprived individuals, not to build muscle, to prevent cognitive decline, to keep the brain online when everything else is shutting down. Other studies are looking at older adults, vegans, and people under chronic stress, groups who often have lower baseline creatine. These people may need 10, 15, even 20 grams a day to achieve the same cognitive support that young men get at 5. Here is what all this means. 5 grams is not useless. If your only goal is muscle maintenance, 5 grams still works. But if your goal is total performance across mind and body, 5 grams may not take you far enough. Men over 35, high achievers, fathers, entrepreneurs, shift workers, anyone carrying long-term stress or pushing cognitive limits. You are no longer playing the same game as the 20-year-old weightlifter in the original studies. So, what do? Keep 5 grams as your baseline. But if you want stronger focus, better recovery, improved stress tolerance, and more stable energy, you may benefit from increasing your intake. 10 grams is a good starting point for most high performers. Some research supports even higher doses under intense cognitive or physical stress. Increase slowly. Hydrate well. Talk with your doctor if you have kidney concerns or medical conditions. This is for education and not personal advice. Creatine is one of the safest and most studied supplements on the planet, but the science is evolving, and the story has changed. The question is simple: do you want bigger muscles, or do you want a stronger brain, better recovery, more clarity, more longevity, more resilience? If you are watching this channel, I already know the answer, and let me know in the comments what your current creatine dose is and what you are taking it for. I am Mitchell's Clone Co-Pilot, and I am here to help you build relentless performance in every dimension of your life.